Alright. It's officially here. So, a little backstory before we start. I've actually been wanting to record... Cheers. I've actually been wanting to record a podcast for a long time now. But I've never actually, went down to actually do it. So, this is the first episode, the first official podcast of... I don't know what I'm going to call this shit, though. Maybe by the next episode... I have an idea of what we're going to call this. Right now, it's just the Memo Podcast. I have no idea. My name is Memo, obviously. My co-host, Jose. Say what's up.
The one and only.
Yeah, so this is my brother. So, we're just going to get drunk and talk about shit. Let's see how...
Should we throw out some Twitter names?
Go ahead. Go ahead and give it your Twitter.
At Jose has a boner. That is JOSE... HASABONER.
I think they know how to spell boner. I think they know how to spell boner. Mems92, that's mine. For I think all my social medias are Mems92. I'm not very creative. We're just gonna talk, get drunk, see where it goes. If we end up getting so drunk to the point where we want to argue, I guess the podcast ends right there.
Oh, we could fight. We could throw hands.
All right, so we have a little list here of things we want to get to. The first thing we were going to talk about is R. Kelly, because it's the most recent. That's the most thing on the news about R. Kelly being
a predator.
Yeah,
as they say.
Pretty much a predator. He's arguing that they're like, you guys are bringing up my past and bringing it up now. And
I thought this was recent.
I know, but he's like, obviously, you don't remember when the rumors are going around that he pissed on a little 13-year-old girl?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
there's all rumors. There's a videotape of it.
Have you seen it? Don't incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate yourself.
I feel like everyone's seen that fucking
I've
video.
never seen it.
I feel like years ago, I'm 23 now. That shit happened in what?
I don't know.
I think I heard them say it was the late 90s. Maybe.
I don't remember, but she was 13 and he pissed on her. He gave her a golden shower.
I don't know. It had to be the early 2000s, but I feel like...
Do you think it was...
If I probably didn't see him physically pee on her, but I saw, everyone knows, what the scenery and everything looks like.
I only know because of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, so do you think... This is probably, we could probably look it up, but I'm too lazy to. Do you think he pissed on the girl before ignition or after ignition? Because it makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? It makes a difference when he pissed on her.
Hopefully after.
After?
Yeah, because that song's a banger, boy.
All right, well...
I love that song. I'm never going to stop listening to it. The remix or whatever?
Yeah, the Ignition remix. I'm about to play a little clip from the interview from R. Kelly so y'all can hear how crazy this man sounds.
That's stupid! Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want. But just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Older man that likes
I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. I just don't want to believe the truth.
I honestly thought he was gonna bust out singing at one point.
I need to leave that man alone, man.
No, now you're gonna switch up.
Just kidding.
Now you're gonna switch up. No, but okay.
This is my favorite part of the video, real fast. I just saw this on Twitter. I thought it was hilarious. It says he snitched on himself.
Let me see.
An older man that likes younger women.
I'm an older man that love all women.
I think that part's hilarious. I know it's a serious issue and shit.
No, yeah, okay.
But that's hilarious.
So that's what's going on right now. In the news, they're saying that he keeps these women against their will, and he keeps them in chains. It doesn't feed them. Apparently, he's very controlling. He tells them that they can't even...
They're brainwashed. Apparently, he locks them in the room all day, and they have to ask for permission
to do things like go to the restroom.
Yeah. And shit like that.
But then you have an interview come out of the girl saying we have a relationship. We go to the carnival.
That's why they're saying that they're brainwashed. That's why they their parents are trying to claim that he has them brainwashed.
Yeah, but okay, did you catch the part where he's like, I can't let them leave unless they go get shoes from their uncle house? Like, that was the most specific thing ever. Like there had to be a scenario where, like, can I go and get my shoes from
down
Uncle?
the street?
You know, yeah, like, this is a very specific scenario, you know, that he just randomly brought up. So there has to be some truth. Well, obviously there's some truth to this, but
I don't understand why he would. Why? I mean, I don't know what kind of pleasure he would find. Like, if it's all that shit is true, what fucking pleasure does he find from chatting up women and, like, you know, like, not letting them have free will and have, like, he controls what they do all
because
day.
If you
like,
think about it, he's
he can
famous.
have anybody
yeah,
he wants.
Exactly.
You know
He's
what I'm
famous. He
saying?
can get anyone he wants because he has money. But he is 50 years old. I don't see that many younger girls going like, oh, R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he can have anyone, though. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Right here it says NBC News, R. Kelly could be left with nothing after making millions because of all this bullshit. Which, dang. That would suck. Imagine making all that money. I'm gonna look up what his net worth was.
Man, he's like, I gave y'all 30 years. Like, alright, same. It's a little awkward conversation. Like, not awkward, but like, it's a touchy subject. But
It's estimated R. Kelly is worth around $1 million. What the fuck did he spend his money on?
Lawyers, man.
Lawyers, God damn, this is a man that's saying, I believe I can fly, god damn it. He's only made $1 million, around $1 million.
That's fucked
That
up.
could be more or less. Fuck,
He
dude.
did, dude.
If he's only in the six figures or whatever.
Dude, he did
oh my
record I
God.
Believe I Could Fly, dude. That shit was on
yes.
Space Jam. Oh my god.
Yes. It's 3 Grammy Awards. Like, come on.
Okay, so now you bring up the Grammys. Do you think, I mean, yeah, given the fact he's a pedophile, all these extra, like, predator, sorry, because, like, you know, all these things that
He's
surround
a pedophile too, apparently.
Okay, so all the negative things that surround R. Kelly, can you listen to his music still? Like, can you separate the man from the music? Or it's just
Ignition remix, yeah. Other than that,
because if you think about it, like,
remix
you know how
Ignition,
everyone likes
hot
to
and spicy McChicken.
you know how
that shit,
everybody says, oh, such and such is canceled this year. R. Kelly's definitely canceled. He's been canceled years ago, right? But come on, man, you can't tell me if you're at a party and Ignition comes on, you're not gonna bop your head to it.
No, but I bet you all the females in there are gonna be party poopers. Hey, turn this shit off.
All right. We don't need to get into.
I'd have my headphones in on the. I'll have my headphones in on the club. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm listening to that fucking song. I don't care. That song's a banger, dude.
Dude,
yeah,
he's
an asshole or whatever, and I don't know. And like, I don't know if all this shit's true. Apparently, like, why? I don't know why they're bringing it all up now.
Yeah, because
But,
what he's saying is.
I mean, I'm fucking listening to that song.
What
At
he's
least
saying.
that one.
What he's saying is, yeah, he did piss on some girl, but they're trying to bring up his past and relate
He was
it to
acquitted
this.
for that.
Yeah, exactly. And he's arguing. He's like, I beat my case. Why y'all bringing up old shit? Which is, I guess you could
It's
say
still
it's
relevant. To like all the things, you know, because it was an underage girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the things that at the time, apparently he had 3 to 4 chicks, like, you know, against their will, was what they're saying, and apparently 2 of them were underage at the time. I think they said.
Yes, I don't know.
I'd have to do more research on it.
Yeah, I mean, all I've seen right now is basically memes, and
that's what you're going by.
like that latest interview. Like, to be 100% honest, I've been told a lot about it, but I haven't watched that Surviving R. Kelly.
I need to see it.
I don't
too.
know why. I mean, if he's, I guess you're just giving the man attention, but just lock him up. I mean, I don't know why it needs to be such a big deal. I guess, like, to warn your kids and stuff about it, but I don't have kids. To me, it's just, you know, it's like, just, I don't want to hear and talk about rape all day and when I get on Twitter and shit. Like, I want to see
It's a very touchy subject.
I guess, yeah.
Because, I mean, you can say, oh, some of these girls are, or maybe some of the parents are just trying to get money out of R. Kelly, and some of them are, like, you don't know, like, nowadays, you don't know what's real and what's fake when it comes to what gets put on the internet. Like, obviously, a lot of this stuff is real, but, like, anyone can come out and be like, you know, R. Kelly, you know, he peed on me, which sounds really bad now saying it, but...
I'm gonna piss on you. Fuck, dude, that Dave Chappelle song was a banger, too.
See, that's the only reason I even know about R. Kelly peeing on people is because of Dave Chappelle. I blame Dave. This is Dave Chappelle's fault.
Boondocks?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Come on, don't disrespect legends, dude.
You're right. Now that I think about it, you're right.
Alright, so I don't know where I stand on this R. Kelly thing. Obviously, you know, the things he's accused of is fucking awful or whatever. But I mean, I just don't know. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. He's out right now, right? I'm guessing on bond or something.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
But the two girls, I don't know how many there is accusing him, but I mean, there's video of two girls, saying like he's not doing anything wrong.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Are the parents?
It's the parents the ones that are doing it.
What are the parents gonna do though? I mean, if the girls are saying nothing's wrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he can really get in trouble for something that they can't prove. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how you could brainwash somebody. That's just crazy.
Charles Manson did it.
Oh, you're right. That reminds me. They were saying that R. Kelly was in a cult. Do you believe R. Kelly's running a little...
They said that?
Yeah, they said that he's like...
I heard you bring that comment up earlier when you were watching that video of him talking to the news lady or whatever, but I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't know that was real.
Yeah, they were trying to say R. Kelly has some fucking sexual cult or something like that.
I mean, it could be possible. Probably feed him ecstasy all day. Fucking maybe he is brainwashing him shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's the time. Maybe we should have brought Leslie in to get a girl's perspective. I bet you it would be completely different to hear, someone else's perspective.
Yeah.
A female's perspective, but.
Well, I'll have Leslie, which is our sister. We'll have her on a either future episode or maybe later on in this episode. So
Speaking of future.
Oh my god! All right, I'll let you talk about the next. You bring up the next topic, Dan.
Okay, so the next topic basically is, obviously the superstar Future.
A rapper.
Right now, there is a story bubbling. He's saying it's fake.
No.
He's saying it's fake.
No.
Yes, he's saying I think it was under academics.
Well, finish telling the story first before you say it's fake.
Okay, well, basically, there's a plus-size model, Naomi Chatput, something like that. I might be saying her name wrong.
Yeah, you definitely botched your name.
Coming from Future, allegedly told Miami Club, no fatties allowed in the club.
You think those specific words were said? Like,
from what I'm reading right here, the direct message that the club promoter told them was, "Don't even bother coming. Future asked for no fatties."
Damn.
That was in quotation marks.
Damn, I didn't know that. I just saw on Twitter going around that they're like Future said no fat girls in the club or something like that.
Well, there was the video of the girl where she's talking about, the video of the girl that she's the model that wasn't allowed in. Here, I found it right here. But then Future comments under it was an academics a video, and then in the comments he said, "This is a fake story. Take this down, fool. Never promote false info."
I think Future's just trying to backtrack.
I don't know why. I mean, it is a how this new generation is. Everyone's sensitive, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know why it could be real, but I don't know why he would say something, so I guess the word blatant?
Blunt, I guess?
Blunt, yeah. Well, how he could be so blunt. No fatties allowed. Knowing that people, unless he was, off the henny, sauced up a little bit, and he was saying,
like
hey, no fat chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Which is, I think it's fucked up.
I thought it was funny the first time I heard it. But yeah, it is. I guess it is like fucked up, like it is serious.
Because you and me had a discussion off air, and we talked about it, and I said it was wrong. Like, you shouldn't, just because you're rich or whatever, you shouldn't be able to determine who can get in and who can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like when we talked about it, you were like, that's like saying, no Mexicans allowed, no black people allowed in my club.
Yeah, just because you're rich. Yeah.
Just because you're, what my argument was. Well, I don't know if this is how it was, but maybe he, if he's renting out the club or he has a guest list, you know what I'm saying? He's allowed to pick and choose who comes in.
If it's a guest list, that would be a little bit different, though, because your name's not on here.
Well, he's also, the club is, paying him to show up. That's how they're making money, from the people that show up because Future is there.
No.
At least for that one night. They're there to see Future. They're not there, just to
see the fatties.
To whatever, to see the fatties, So, if Future tells them, it's like him saying, like, I don't want red M&Ms in my fucking M&M bowl. You know how...
That's just fucking too much superstar. You don't need to have all that power. Like...
I don't know. I think if it was like a guest list thing, then yes, he could pick and choose who he wants.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is fucked up. That's just like you said.
Like,
that'd be saying, like, no blacks allowed in my club.
Yeah.
You know
because I could only imagine if one day I go to the club and they're like, hey, man, no albinos.
No albinos? Oh, my God.
I would sue the shit out of that place.
Dude, we'd start a riot. We'd start a riot if that shit happens. I think we have a video here of, I guess, him trying to defend himself.
Never will I discriminate. Never.
You can't even understand him.
He says, never will I discriminate.
That's a lie.
Never, never, never. And that, I think is pretty funny that's the only thing he says to back himself up. Like, he could have said some real shit.
Yeah, he's like, I love fat girls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I guess. But he could have said, like, he could have talked about it more and been like, I don't know why, this person's trying to lie on me.
Yeah.
Or this is the conversation I had with the promoter. I don't know how, they took it this far. But all he says, never will I discriminate. Never, never, never. You know what I'm saying? And why he's smiling and shit. Like, maybe, he's just...
But he's like, damn it, they caught me here.
I guess.
He probably didn't think that it would get out like that.
At the same time, she could just go to a different club. I mean...
But that's the club that Future's at. Everybody wants to go to that one, because Future's
she's
there.
not allowed. I don't know what to say. Like,
That's fucked up.
not everyone gets to meet Future. I'll never get to meet Future. Fuck.
I met Schoolboy Q once.
We all know Memo. We all know.
It was a great
We've been to
day.
like 6 of his concerts.
Dude, I have. I love it. We'll have to talk about concerts on it. Oh, you don't like concerts, huh?
I don't like sweaty people jumping around me.
I just love being in the fucking mosh pit. I love the energy. It's great.
No, hell no.
Why?
And I'm only 5'6".
I'm
So-
shorter than you.
Yeah, but there's always taller fucking people in front of me. Like,
Bro.
if you put me on your
fuck
shoulders
no.
and then we got maybe...
Who the hell's gonna put me? No.
Hey, for y'all that don't know, we're both big guys. So, yeah, I don't think we're going on anybody's shoulders anytime soon.
That reminds me. When I went to go see Lil Wayne the very first time,
Yeah.
and y'all should know I love Lil Wayne. He's my favorite rapper. We'll end up having a discussion about Lil Wayne at one point. But when I went to go see Lil Wayne versus Drake, like a few years back, and I was so mad because Leather So Soft came on, and I love Leather So Soft. That's one of my top 5 favorite Lil Wayne songs.
Yeah.
And like to describe the scene is like there was a couple seats in front of us that weren't taken, and like no one bought the seats. And I guess some people like snuck into the barricaded area where you could like come up towards the front, and they took those 2 seats that were in front of me, right? And these fucking tall people, man, I couldn't see. During Leather So Soft, I was like, oh, I fucking hate you. I hate tall people. I was so fucking mad. I think, and this is totally off topic, I don't know how we got off topic so fast, but I think tall people should have to be in the back of the show. I said it.
Dang.
I think that it should go by your level of height.
Yeah, it's like taking school pictures.
Exactly. Fuck tall people. No, I'm just kidding. Well, when it comes to concerts, man.
Or you should get on their shoulders at least.
Oh, come on. Or you should at least have the decency to be like, oh, there's this short dude behind me. I should probably not get in his way. But
I mean, people are selfish. They don't give a fuck. They're not turning around to look at you. They're looking at Lil Wayne at this moment.
I was so mad.
I would be pissed too.
To that dude that stood in front of me during my favorite song, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least
Dallas, Texas.
At least it wasn't.
Fuck you, tall people.
No, we love tall people. Not really, but we.
Tall women.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Tall women. Tall dudes can go fuck themselves. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
I would have threw a shoe at him, dude.
No,
I had to.
And then at Jambalaya too, a couple years ago, this tall dude fucking got in front of me during Gucci Man, and I couldn't see shit.
I don't know why you like to go to fucking concerts if you can't see anything.
Because for the most part, I have good views. It's just there's always one tall person that has to ruin it for me.
Alright, since we're already off topic.
Yeah, we definitely got off topic.
I want to ask you just something really quick before we keep going to what we have on the list. How do you feel about all this? I mean, now I guess it's kind of died down a little bit, but for the little week or so that Soulja Boy
that's
like the biggest.
No,
it was like the biggest meme again.
I guess we'll talk about it just because we didn't have a podcast at the time, and it was a big thing.
He was like on every fucking social media. He was like interviews with everyone, and for a while, I don't know if you remember, but I think it was maybe like 2016 or 2017. He was trying to beef with everyone.
Yeah.
And then for like a year, he went ghost. I don't know if you remember. He was like nowhere to be found. I mean, he might have been dropping music. But I follow Soulja Boy on social media, Twitter and Instagram, from, you know, way back then. You know, so I see him when he posts, you know what I'm saying? So for a long time he went ghost.
And he just comes out of nowhere.
He does one. Like, he says one little funny thing, and then everybody blows him up.
Because this is what is.
And he takes it and runs off with it. You know what I'm saying? Makes the joke not even funny anymore. Yeah. But I think it's funny how fast he, you know, died down. Now he's trying to fight Jake Paul.
Who?
Jake Paul, some fucking YouTuber.
I don't know.
You know, like the Logan Paul.
I know who Logan Paul is. Oh, they're brothers, right?
They're not brothers. They're not related.
They have the same last name.
No, they're not brothers. Somebody told me before they're not brothers.
They're cousins.
I don't know what it is. I think they're just friends, and like I guess they look alike, so
they go by the same last name.
Yeah, I guess I think they might have had like a YouTube show together or something. I don't fucking know, but
he's trying to fight him now.
No, they're setting up like it's kind of like a celebrity boxing thing.
Here we go again. Before you finish with that, you remember when Soulja Boy wanted to fight Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
apparently Chris Brown was the one that didn't want to fight. Apparently, like there was all that smoke over Instagram or all the beef over social media.
Who was training who? I know Floyd Mayweather was training someone. I think he was training Soulja Boy, right?
I believe so. And then it was AB.
Who was training Chris Brown?
AB.
I
think he was on Chris Brown's side.
I think Chris Brown would have won.
Chris Brown. I think Soulja Boy had what he claims is that he had all the paperwork ready. He was the one that signed. Chris Brown was the one that didn't want to fight.
He should have tweeted it. You should have tweeted the picture of the contract that he signed, because I don't believe it. Chris Brown's not Chris Brown. Soulja Boy's always been full of shit. Always. You get on.
Nah, like you think he's capping? Well, I thought that too. I thought it was hilarious until I see until he like proves everything that he said. Like I think it was on the Breakfast Club or something that I watched. You know, or some interview. You know, they kept fucking saying that he was lying. He kept proving them with facts. Like, even though how
facts
stupid
to him, we don't know if it
sounded, I mean, it turned out to be true, or most of what he was saying was true. Maybe like the numbers.
I think I truly believe Chris Brown would have knocked out Soulja Boy. I think the only reason Chris Brown didn't fight Soulja Boy is because he was scared that by the off chance he got knocked out by Soulja Boy, his career would never recover from that.
No, I don't know. Have you seen Soulja Boy fight, dude?
No.
We're talking about the same guy that shot those people in the home, man.
God, that never happened. He's like, then I got the Draco. No, that never happened. I don't believe it.
He said he was jumping off with a parachute.
Jumping off a helicopter and all that shit. That never happened, dude.
Straight
that
Fortnite,
never
dude.
fucking happened, dude.
Straight Fortnite kills, dude. He was on a killing. He was on a streak, dude.
I don't believe that ever happened.
I mean, I don't know.
Why'd you bring up Soulja Boy? That's the most random ass.
I just saw it just now. I saw him. I saw the him and Jake Paul thing, and I just thought it was crazy how like. I just thought it was funny.
Okay, so
how fast he went from, you know, being everywhere to now he's trying to reach clout again, fucking trying to box Jake Paul.
Isn't it funny
to stay relevant?
Isn't it funny that as soon as 6ix9ine goes to jail, Soulja Boy comes out of nowhere like trying to like
being the ultimate troll again?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't believe I used to scream free 6ix9ine. God, he's a bitch now. What's your stance on that?
I like Fifi. That's about it.
No, on him snitching and getting no.
I've never really cared about 6ix9ine.
That's not what I'm asking you. Because off record, when we didn't have a camera, you're like, I would snitch so fucking fast.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. You're taking my words out of context.
Don't be a bitch.
I'm not. All right. Look, all I'm saying is I'm not stupid. I would not spend the rest of my life in jail for something I didn't do. Obviously, I would admit to stuff that I did. Like, he should admit, yes, I tried to get someone to kill Chief Keef.
He did admit it. And he told him exactly who did it. It was a friend of his named Kuda.
Okay, well then, see, I didn't know all
that. He told him that, and he's still not getting charged for that because of all... of his voluntary...
He should have gotten charged. Well, then he must have snitched on other stuff.
He snitched on everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Mean?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying I would only tell... on things I've done. Like, if let's say you and me commit a crime.
Shut up,
if you and me commit a crime.
We literally had this conversation without a camera or without being recorded, and you literally said you would snitch on everyone.
No. I was just kidding about that.
No, you're just trying to cap.
No.
Shut up, dude. Be a man of your word. If you're gonna, fucking T-Pain said the same thing. I'd snitch. He's not fucking.
I know is...
Don't be a bitch twice, Memo. Don't be a bitch twice. Admit to it.
All I know is that I'm not spending the rest of my life in jail. for something I didn't do. I would admit to my crimes.
You know what a RICO is?
That's when everyone gets charged together. Yeah.
Organization.
Yeah.
So him, like everyone that was a part of that organization, is getting
going
charged.
down. Yeah. Of course.
And he is telling on everyone.
No, then that's.
So he could get off.
And then he's gonna be on witness protection. What's the point? He can't even make music anymore. He's just gonna.
I think what's the point of witness protection if he's tatted with 6ix9ine on his forehead? There's no way you could hide, dude. I mean, you're gonna have to have the best laser surgery removal in the world.
Plastic surgery, something like that.
Plastic surgery, everything, dude.
And like Lil Boosie said, he is.
I'm surprised his kid is still going to school.
You don't know. His kid's a little kid. It's like a little ass kid, like maybe like 2 years old.
Well, I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm surprised if they're still living in New York. Holy shit, dude! They got an angel looking over them because they do not play over there.
Yeah.
They don't play anywhere about that fucking breaking the code like that. And I used to fuck with 6ix9ine, you know that, heavy. But as soon as I saw that he was telling on people he called his family.
I don't agree with that. I'm
up.
serious. I would say
you're acting like this is brand new news to you and you didn't know.
No. I don't agree. I know he's talking. That's all I know. But I don't know I don't keep up with 6ix9ine. I don't go out of my way to look up 6ix9ine information.
For the longest time, it was the only thing on social media.
I know, but I'm saying like.
Did you finish yours? Babysitting?
Just about. No, just about.
I'm gonna grab us some refills, but yeah, go ahead. You could try.
All I'm saying.
Backtrack and say that you didn't say that.
All I'm saying is I would only snitch on myself. I wouldn't snitch on other people. Because I'm not going to jail for 40, 50 years. It's not happening.
You're going to jail if you snitch on yourself. So what the fuck are you talking? They're not gonna.
Either way, he's dead. Because he's either gonna go to jail, or he's either gonna come out and someone's gonna kill him. It's just facts. Like.
It just sucks that he made all that fucking money.
No, I remember watching.
He did all that shit just to ruin his life. Like.
And the funny thing is that everybody would tell him like, "Hey, like you need to cool it with that shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being a troll.
It's not even the trolling part. It's just like he got himself in that situation, right. Hanging with those people, knowing that he wasn't really about.
You and me are a little different. So. I was watching a thing on the Joe Budden podcast, right? And they were saying something to the extent of, like, the younger generation doesn't care that 6ix9ine is a snitch, and that when he comes out of jail and he drops new music, they're still going to listen to it like as if nothing happened. Do you agree with that or no? That's what they were saying. I think the older people like us will be like, oh, he's a snitch, I'm not listening to his music.
No,
but the younger...
We're not that old, first of all. I mean, you maybe. You're like,
whoa.
You're like 45.
No, calm down.
I think anybody that grew up in that environment or that is familiar with, streets and shit like that, no, it's a fucking rule that you do not break.
But there's people who don't.
When you grow up and they tell you don't be a tattletale. Your parents even tell you that sometimes. Don't be a fucking tattletale. Like
the casual person, I don't think will care.
Yeah, some fucking white kid named Brad that just listens to fucking that song with Nicki Minaj maybe.
Yeah.
But. No, not like a real fan of hip hop because most of them know the fucking the rules in this shit. Just like I was, you saw me watching that when they were interviewing Bobby Shmurda and they were like, "Would you ever do music with him again?" He said, "Hell, fucking no."
Yeah, 6ix9ine's career is over.
What the fuck, like
6ix9ine's career is over.
If it's not over, I mean, he better be fucking moving to Puerto Rico or wherever those fucking Spanish songs are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Working with them only, because I don't think anybody here is going to fuck with him.
No.
Like in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. And I don't know how he would be surviving or alive, you know what I'm saying? He was already walking around with 30 security guards, like, nah, he's gonna need his own fucking island. I don't even know if he'll have that much money left after, like.
I just remember us having a conversation last year whenever you were like, oh, 6ix9ine's the best, man. And I was like...
I didn't say he was the best, but I liked him a lot.
Okay, so you like 6ix9ine,
I like the energy of his music. It made me want to fucking hit someone.
Okay, well, let me finish, right? So you were always like, 6ix9ine, yeah. And I was like, fuck 6ix9ine, dude, he's trash. And correct me if I'm wrong. I remember we were at you and Sebastian's apartment when this happened. I said, if 6ix9ine isn't dead or in jail by the end of the year, I would buy his CD. Did I not say that?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
There's a lot I don't remember, Memo.
Okay, well, I definitely said that. And by the end of the
Good
year...
thing we're starting to record conversations, because I forget everything.
Yeah.
But,
you
no.
You know, I don't think you'll go back and listen. Be like, what do we talk about? And then go back and record it and listen to what we talk about.
I don't know.
If you're still with us, by the way, at this point, hey, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is our first episode. Very unprofessional.
Unprofessional, dude. I got my cold Budweisers. I'm living life.
And just before we move on to the next topic, I do want to say, I'm gonna try to have Jose as my regular co-host, but on times where I can't.
Some days I might be absent. Don't get mad at me, guys. I know I'm fucking hilarious.
But when it comes to those times, I'll probably get someone else, one of my close friends, to fill in the spot. Or if I'm lucky, I can get Jose and a close friend. We could get a third person in here, and then we could just be drunk yelling over each other.
See other
opinions, because you and me, I feel like have similar opinions, but we also have very different opinions. No?
You're a bitch that would snitch on your friends.
Oh my god, stop. That's not... We're done with the 6ix9ine topic, okay?
Oh no, I'll just bring it back up.
Oh my god.
Alright, next. Alright, now, this is a similar story. It involves a rapper and his friends.
Alright, well, you know more about him than I do, so you go ahead and tell the people what's going on.
Okay, I think everybody has
but you know
this.
You know him more than I do.
Yeah, I'm actually... YMW Melly was actually in my top 5 at the time right now when all of this was going on. If I recall Memo saying himself that he didn't really know anyone else talking about him or bringing up his name before all this shit in the news started popping up. Mm-hmm. But basically Florida rapper YMW Melly just pleaded not guilty to 2 first-degree premeditated murder charges. Basically saying he killed 2 of his best friends.
They were killed in a drive-by, apparently.
No.
That's what he tried to say.
That's what he's getting charged for, is 2 premeditated murder of his 2 best friends. YNW Sack Chaser, YNW Juvie, which is crazy, because since, what's it called? Murder on My Mind came out, sometime last year.
It came out last year?
I believe so. I've been a fan ever since. And with me, once I don't remember when the fuck it came out. It might have even been 2017. No fucking way. Maybe, because I've been living in the, like I said, I'm fucking stupid, guys. I'll look it up. Just 7 months ago, it was uploaded to
Spotify?
To YouTube. No. I don't know how else I would check it.
Do you have a music video for that? No.
Murder on My Mind?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you serious?
Dude, I tell you, I'm out of the loop. To be honest, all I listen to is like Lil Wayne, Post Malone, some Bad Bunny. I listen to the same Future. I listen to the same 5 rappers. And then someone will come.
Which is funny. I listen to the same 5 songs over and over again. But I listen to a lot of rappers that you probably would never even hear of. And not saying they're underground or anything, but just a lot of people aren't into him, at least not yet. Well, DaBaby, a lot of people aren't really into. He's blowing up now, especially in Charlotte and stuff. But we do have different music tastes when it comes to stuff like that.
Well, here's the thing with me. When I listen to music, I'm on the same person for a couple months.
That's what I was gonna say. And when I was talking about the Murder on My Mind, I get really invested in the artist when I first find them.
So I bet you more people have come out like me. I can say, oh, I'm really into this album, and I'll only listen to that one album, and all these other albums could have came out, and I won't know anything about them because I've been so focused on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I hate, unless it's someone I really
right now I'm listening
with,
to 2 Chainz's
I hate listening to new albums. I want to listen to something I already know. So I think with me, what happens is I hear a song that really catches my attention, and that makes me want to listen to the fucking album. Me, it's not 2 Chainz dropped a new album.
Yeah, 2 Chainz
I'm
album
listen
is fire,
to it from the beginning to end. For me, it's if I would have heard a song, you play a song, or I'm driving in someone else's car, or in the club, and I hear a song go off, I'm like, damn, that song is fucking fire. I'm going to want to go back and look it up. And then from there, I'm going to be like, dang, I'm going to probably look at the rest of the songs.
And you'll listen to all his discography or something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that. But for me, like, I don't want to waste my time. Like, if I'm driving from here to work, I don't want to waste my time listening to something I don't know the words of. I want something I can fucking scream in the car or fucking, dance to and shit. Something I already know. I don't know. I'm weird like that. But let's go back to it before we lose track again.
We're going to get on topic again.
So he's best known for the song "Murder on My Mind." Now he is known for his song
Killing
"Mixed Personalities." Mixed Personalities with Kanye West, which I think is fucking awesome.
What he did is on Kanye West.
I don't like Kanye West.
What the hell? Where am I? I'm living
He
under a rock.
just dropped an album not too long ago. Maybe 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, something like that. I see, like, I'm really bad with time frames and shit like that, so it's hard for me to tell you. But he's best known for his song "Murder on My Mind," which came out sometime last year, which is fucking fire. I think the song is dope.
It's a little bit of a coincidence, though.
It is crazy.
When you hear the song, it sounds like he was rapping after the murders happened.
I think it's a beautiful song.
Because
I love his voice. I love his voice, and I think he's such a good musical artist. Like, if you heard that song with Kanye West, the first time I heard it, I was just like, what the? It's like when I listened to Young Thug for the first time. It was like. At first I was like, what the heck?
Actually, when the first time I showed you Young Thug...
We could bring that up. I know what you're about to say. We could bring that up when you just, you said Lil Wayne, when we're going to have a talk about it in the near future.
We're doing the Wayne and Young Thug debate tonight. We're doing it now.
We're going to do it tonight?
Yeah,
all right. Well, then we'll talk about that when we get to it. But it's like when I heard Thug for the first time, and I was like, at first, I was questionable about it. I didn't really like him or whatever. But then, after giving him a chance to listen to him a couple times, listen to him more songs, I fell in love. You know what I'm saying? It's so odd. It's something, that was strange at the time because you don't really hear people rapping like that or people singing like that for them. Mm-hmm. And YMW Melly, he has these crazy flows. And his voice, man, I don't know what it is about his voice, but it caught me, you know what I'm saying? I love the song No Heart. I don't know if y'all... Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, if you haven't heard the song No Heart, but YMW Melly, one of my favorite songs out right now.
So, okay, he made a song called Murder on My Mind.
It's the best known for Murder on My Mind. They're claiming he shot and killed 2 of his best friends in October, and he attempted to cover it up, the shooting, making it look like a drive-by shooting, they told the police. Basically, the 19-year-old rap star, his legal name is Jamel.
Damn, he's only 19?
Yes.
That's nuts.
That's what's crazy.
I hate this. All these new rappers are getting famous at 18, 19. I'm 26 and I don't have a future.
I mean, dude, you said Lil Wayne earlier. Wasn't he blowing up at 13, 14 years old?
Yeah, 11.
So I don't think it's not common. That fucking Bow Wow was 4 years old wearing diapers.
All right, Bow Wow was a goat back in the day. Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's not weird, it does seem God, he's younger than me, doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But some people want it more than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But apparently they tried to cover up the shooting, saying it was a drive-by shooting. 3 different people had 3 different stories, basically. So it's not looking too good for him, which is sad. But
I think he's guilty.
Basically, legal name, Jamel Demons.
Even his last name is suspect as fuck.
Charged with 2 counts, first-degree murder. Christopher Thomas Jr., he was 19 as well. And Anthony Williams, 21. Another person was involved. He was the driver that actually took the 2 bodies to the hospital. Mm-hmm. Miramar Police, I think is the name of the county or whatever. Mm-hmm. The name of the hospital that they took him to. Cortland Henry, 20-year-old, was arrested in Houston, Texas last month with a connection to the shootings. He faces charges of murder and accessory after the fact to the first-degree felony charges. Oh, my gosh. I'm burping over here. Melly appeared in court, and basically the judge said he'd be held without bond.
And he pleaded not guilty.
And he had just pleaded not guilty, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago.
Which I think is guilty. I'm just putting it out there. There's no way, like, I mean, part of me kind of...
Alright, so basically...
Because the way you told me is that him and the people that were, rest in peace, they died.
Which is crazy. Because
you said they were best friends.
I never finished this when I was talking about earlier, when I said I get real involved with the artist when I first listened to him. Mm-hmm. Going back, like, thinking about it now, how crazy it is. Because when I get into the artist, I, do, like, deep research on him, basically, if you would call it that. Go back to old videos, go back to, older songs, just look up everything that they have out, basically. He has some documentaries on YouTube and stuff like that. And Sack Chaser and Juvie are on those songs, are on those those documentaries, and they were real good friends.
That's what I'm saying. How do you go?
I think Juvie and him were friends since childhood. I think I might be wrong. I might be thinking of someone else when I watched the documentary, but I think they said that they were 5 years old hanging out on the porch together.
That's the only thing that would make me think that he didn't do it is because they've been friends for a long time since kids. Like, why would you just want to kill your best friend? Alright,
so you don't know much about YMW Melly. So basically, like, he even has the song Mixed Personalities, like, which is mostly about a girl.
Oh, you think this is all over a girl?
No, saying a girl has mixed personalities. But basically, I'm not saying that they're claiming, insanity or anything. But he openly says it multiple times in interviews and shit like that. Everybody, if you are a fan of YMW Melly, you know Melvin. And his other personality. I think he has 3 in total. But YMW Melly, I think he said YMW Melly, it's like the split. I forget what he's diagnosed with. But I forget what someone said schizophrenia, but I don't think that was. I read the name. I can't remember what it was, but it was the exact disorder or diagnosis that the guy in the movie Split had. He basically YMW Melly is the funny guy, the whatever, and Melvin is like you don't want to fuck with him, like the more quiet.
So you think one of his other personalities,
just checking everything out before anything, like the darker side of him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, which is fucked up, to say. It's crazy to even think, but yeah, he could have probably not even been in the right mind frame when any of this stuff happened. Yeah. But basically, what the evidence shows is that, let's start with what they're claiming. The driver showed up, 2 dead bodies, saying it was a drive-by shooting, saying that they were in a car driving, and a car pulled up on the right side of the Jeep and started firing inwards towards the car. He ducks down to the floorboard trying to protect himself, gets up, 2 friends are shot. Basically,
that's his story. That's not
the evidence shows. Yes, and what the evidence shows is like like I said, 3 different people, 3 different stories. They try to say that YMW Melly was never in the car in the first place. He rode home with a manager, and then it turns out they look at the surveillance. And
they left together in the same car.
Melly did get in the car in the Jeep with him.
The deceased people
on the passenger side, the back passenger side, on the left. And then they try to say, the manager hit him on Snapchat. Hey, pull over, jump in my car, let's go over here. Which again later will be proved that that never happened. So basically, they took phone records. They got warrants for their phone records, all this stuff, so they could trace exactly where they were going, where they stopped at, things like that. Basically, claimed after the drive-by shooting, he went straight to the hospital from there. What the phone records indicate is that he actually kept going west on that road, or west to north to west again on a highway, basically going in circles, going back around, and finally going to the hospital. And 2-3 minutes before getting to the hospital is when YMW Melly exited the car.
Which that makes it sketchy all on its own.
It makes it sketchy, and it shows, with the part that sucks, is because I defended YMW Melly for a long time. And I'm not saying I don't anymore, but after the autopsy, it shows that the bullets
came from the back, right?
Yeah, it didn't come from outside the car. It actually came from. They said it had to be from 3 inches to 3 feet away, but the way the bullet entered the body of the person in the front seat, the passenger seat. Oh no, I'm sorry. Earlier I said he was sitting in the passenger seat backside. He was sitting behind the driver. YMW Melly was. The 2 victims were in the front seat, passenger, and the back passenger side, all on the right.
How did he shoot his homie without them crashing the car, unless the car was like already still? Because if it was a moving car and he shoots him, you're gonna like.
The driver
crash.
didn't get shot.
Oh, the driver didn't get. Oh, okay.
You don't know what passenger and driver are?
For some reason, you made it sound like he was behind the driver's seat and shot the driver for some reason.
No, he shot.
Okay, he shot the passenger.
Diagonal towards him. Yeah,
okay, alright, that makes sense. Sorry, guys, sorry to confuse you.
So apparently the bullet entered him on the left side, so it wouldn't be possible for for them to get shot outside of the car. It had to come from this side. So if they was a drive-by shooting, then they got the totally wrong side mixed up from what their story was. It hit him in an upward angle, so they're trying to say it had to be someone.
Yeah, someone in the car.
Back left of him, yeah. Which sucks because they would point it straight to where he was sitting. And I thought it was a weird part. They went up and down the streets. They got K-9 units looking for bullets.
They told him the wrong street too, right? From what I saw.
They told them where it happened, and it ended up
being somewhere else.
They found like the shells for the
shooting somewhere
for
else.
the bullets and on a different street, yes. But
they
found some shells inside of the car, and they sent it to a lab and they matched, and it was actually where YMW Melly's seat was on the floor inside of a white bag. So that part looks sketchy too. It looks like they probably were gonna throw it away or something, and they didn't.
His best, going back to what we said earlier about him having multiple personalities, I think his best bet will be to plead insanity. That's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know how much better that would be. I mean, he'd still be gone. But, yeah, the whole case is fucked. Which sucks, because I like this guy so much. And he's 19, and maybe not going to be around for 20 years. But he had some good music on the way.
Well, I heard that he's got like 300 songs recorded, so his music.
Every rapper says that, though. Oh, I got 1,000 songs, in the vault. Hopefully he does, and we get a couple albums squeezed out or a couple mixtapes. But I mean, everybody says that shit. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan apparently had fucking thousands of songs recorded together. I haven't heard not one.
Well,
can we bring that duo back?
Well, except for the Rich Gang. Like the part 1, we never got a part 2. I'm still salty about that.
I'm pissed.
I'm still mad.
But yeah, about
remember?
Melly, I'm pissed.
All right, we'll go back to Young Thug later, but I'd still want to bring up the fact.
I'm fucking mad, dude.
Yeah.
That shit is sad. I mean, he had so much potential to be a really good artist, to be great. And I mean, what he has out now, for me, in my opinion, is good. You know that it's the only thing I've been listening to. Yeah. And when you get in my car, you get annoyed of it.
I don't get annoyed. It's just like this
not
again.
Not you. I'm saying like someone would get annoyed of it. How frequently, how often I play his music. You know what I'm saying? Then people are like, "Can we listen to our sister? Can we listen to something else now? Can we listen to something else now?" I'm like, shut up! It's my car, alright? YMW Melly only.
So.
Alright, we were talking about R. Kelly earlier. Would you still listen to music? What about this? What about if, he was a murderer? Are you still... I mean, I guess the question is more for me, but I already know my answer. Well, what would you still listen to him if you knew he was guilty of such a horrific crime?
So the thing is with me, is when I heard... I even told you, when I heard Murder on My Mind, I was like, this is very... like eerie, like it felt weird listening to it,
especially
because now that I know what happened, but even in the song he's like, is my homie from when we were kids like killing me, like, you know what I'm saying, like he says stuff like that. I'm sure he said like that. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, that was never in the
whatever
song.
He says
you might be thinking of Mind on My Murder.
That one, yeah.
Mind on My Murder is Murder on My Mind. He's talking about accidentally shooting his friend, blah, blah, blah. Mind on My Murder is from the perspective of the person that was shot.
There you go. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. But it does come off eerie, like that, like he's talking about murders and killing and like all these things.
It sucks, man. I love that song so much. I think have you seen where I think it's called like open mic or something for like Complex or whatever, and he's like he sings the song basically live.
I think I've seen
like
clips.
They play the beat. And
I've seen clips on Twitter.
For me, for some reason, I think it sounds better than the original song.
Yeah.
He sings it perfectly, and oh my, like his voice, dude. Like I've been saying it over and over again. Something about his voice, dude.
Okay, well we're beating around the question. I think he's guilty. I would hope he's not. Now it's you. Do you think he's guilty?
It's my bedtime, dude.
Because we have spent a lot of time talking about YMW Melly beating around the bush. Do you think he's guilty?
I guess, like you said, I hope not. But I was cheering for him for as long as I could. But after hearing the evidence that came out, it's kind of hard to cheer for him. I hope, I mean, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
You know, and especially in this case where, you know, I'm going to say, I think he's innocent.
Guilty? No, what?
He's innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, and you never know what happened. I mean, they could have been a conflict. He could have felt, you know, like he was about to be attacked or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, he could have been not in the right mindset and just, you know, something happened.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, especially if he's making money now, why he would do something like that. I mean, he's a real street guy. He's a real goon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't, just like NBA Youngboy, like, you just can't stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily for NBA,
I heard NBA Youngboy's about to go back to jail
to
again,
put
too,
the
right?
guns down, you know what I'm saying?
I heard he's going right back to jail, like, not too long ago.
I don't know. I haven't really been following much of him. I haven't really seen. I know he's dating, you know, Floyd Mayweather's daughter and stuff.
Really?
Like, yeah, but other than that, like, I mean, I'll look it up. We'll talk about it, but yeah, it just sucks because he has so much things going on, and he could have had, you know, if he wanted to kill them, I mean, he could have had the guy in the front seat that's getting charged with him to do it for him for some money.
I don't think it's that simple, though. I really don't think it's that simple. All right, well, we spent enough time talking about YMW Melly, I think.
It breaks my heart. Honestly, breaks my heart. Leslie, say hi to the...
Oh, yeah, my sister's out here.
She came out here to smoke, so she's got to say hi now.
Hi.
Head ass!
Not cigarettes, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, no cigarettes. No cigarettes allowed, because I don't have any. Fuck, dude.
Okay, so, we've been talking for, it looks like almost an hour. So, we can do the Lil Wayne and Young Thug debate now, or we can save it for another time.
I mean, we've already brought it up, so we might as well.
Okay, so, pretty much the Lil Wayne versus Young Thug debate.
I'm only on my second fucking beer.
Yeah, chug away.
Let's chug, boy.
Chug away. Okay.
You want another?
Yeah, go ahead. So pretty much, me and Jose, before we started recording, we came up with this debate. I think every episode we'll have a debate of some kind. And Jose brought to my attention, he thinks that Young Thug in his prime, which...
What I said it jokingly. What I said was, we have to do a 2008 Lil Wayne.
We need to just do Lil Wayne in general, because Lil Wayne is...
We need to do 2008 Lil Wayne versus blonde hair 2014 Barter 6 Young Thug.
There's no comparison, dude.
Yeah, that's
literally no comparison.
Yeah, old head, 40-year-old.
There's no comparison.
You would say that, dude.
Okay, let's run down the facts. 2008.
Yeah, you could do like logistics or whatever. You could do like numbers.
Because this just comes down to personal opinion. Then that's all it would come down to is personal opinion. Barter 6 versus Carter 3. That's what it comes down to.
Barter 6.
No, Carter 3 is a way more legendary album than Barter 6.
To you,
I love Barter 6. Barter 6 is like my second.
Barter 6 changed my life. For the good.
Okay, well, first off, let's get to this. I alluded to it earlier, and now I'm gonna bring it up. When I actually showed Jose Young Thug, the first song I showed him was either Blanguage or
I think it was Danny
Glover, and he's like, "Turn this trash
off." It might have been
Stoner. All I know is
it might have been something weird because it was like the way when I heard his voice.
Well, he raps like that on Danny Glover too.
I don't know. It might have been Danny Glover. Because the second or third time I heard Danny Glover, That's when I fell in love. And that's what, like, he didn't even like that song. He said it took him like 3 minutes to record it, to rap it, to make it.
But Danny Glover's a good song.
But when I heard it and he was like, oh my, I was like, 2 bitches. I was like, oh my.
Oh yeah, it's called 2 Bitches, right? It's called 2 Bitches,
it's called
not Danny Glover. Well, on Spotify it says 2 Bitches. I don't know.
Really? I don't know. I haven't heard that song in so long. I haven't even looked it up.
Either way, is when I showed you Young Thug, you're like, this is trash. Put on Lil Wayne. I'm pretty sure that those were your exact words.
I don't think I said put on Lil Wayne. What the fuck? We can fight right now.
But either way, you called Young Thug trash. And literally like a month later...
I did say I did not like him. I'll admit that. I don't know what my words that came out of my mouth were. But
you said turn him off, he's trash. And then like a week later, you're like, dude, this Young Thug guy rocks, bro.
That's cap. From what I remember, I was hanging out with my homeboy Charles. I think we were probably playing video games, and you tried to show it to us. And
no, we were in Charles's car. Remember, you have a bad memory. I don't. We were in Charles's car. Y'all passed me the aux. I put on Danny Glover.
This guy over here.
And you were like, turn this trash off, bro. I remember
me and Charles started busting out laughing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this trash? Exactly. I know. Come on. You're not going to fool me, bro. Jose thought Young Thug was trash.
The past is in the past. Whatever, dude.
Oh my god. Okay.
The past is in the past. It matters how I feel now.
Okay, well, first off, can we just say Young Thug is not where he used to be. Young Thug has
sadly.
Yeah, Young Thug has not put out. The last good project I heard was Beautiful Thugger Girls. But even before that, Slime Season 3 was eh. I'm Up was
What has he dropped after Beautiful Thugger Girls, or really?
It was the thing he did with Future.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean,
Slimy Season,
which was
mainly Future featuring Young Thug, the whole album.
You cap. There was that one where he dropped with Elton John and shit.
I like Climax.
On the Run.
Ooh, that was
On
good.
the Run, Slime Language.
Slime Language was kind of bland. I didn't like it. There was like 2 songs I liked on it.
To be 1000% honest,
he hasn't dropped anything good since Slime Season 2.
I think I skipped over Slime Language.
It was trash.
Which is weird. Which is weird, because...
Tsunami was okay.
I remember, I think I started it, and I never...
Because it's trash!
That is crazy, because of how much I love Young Thug.
No, dude, no.
That is nuts. I totally forgot about that album existing.
See?
Oh, Chanel, Go Get It. Okay, yeah, okay. So I do know some of the songs.
I like Shoes. Clean Shoes? What's it called? Something
Dirty Shoes?
I like that one.
You said dirty.
But yeah, Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Okay,
Super
he
Slimy.
has not dropped anything good since Slime Season 2, bro.
Not true. Hold on.
Jeffrey, Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Okay, Jeffrey was good. I can't lie.
I'm Up with King Troop.
I'm Up
My
had
Boys.
2 good songs, dude. I'm Up
Which
had...
one?
King Troop and Fuck Cancer were the only songs I liked.
No, what the fuck?
Yeah, those are the only songs I liked from that shit.
No,
Yeah.
My Boys with Lil Durk.
Okay, well...
With Trouble.
Either way...
For My People with Lil Duke. That was my shit. King Troop. Riding with Lil Durk. Hercules.
Bro.
Was dope. A Special with Offset and
nothing
Lucci.
Young Thug has dropped. Nothing Young Thug dropped will ever top Slime Season 1. I think Barter 6, Slime Season 1 were his best projects.
I don't know. We could argue all day.
And we're not even talking about Wayne, bro. If we're talking about 2008 Lil Wayne, he was on literally everybody's song. Okay? He dropped...
The only reason he's famous is Lloyd.
Oh no, don't do that, dude.
Lloyd
you saw
blew
that?
him up.
You saw that too, bro?
I laughed my ass
Oh my
off.
God.
That's like when Bow Wow said that he was in the original Dog Pound. Oh my god.
That's terrible.
But no, like, I mean, I think I think what the debate was, who was more influential.
Which, if you're gonna say that, the winner is Wayne. Because without Lil Wayne, there is no Young Thug. Because Young Thug's entire, first, 5 mixtapes were all sounded like Lil Wayne.
Fuck out of here.
They did. You cannot... Even one time, I even showed you a song, and you're like, why is he trying to be like Lil Wayne?
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't lie, dude.
Because you have people out now... Yeah, there's some people that are like, yeah, Lil Wayne. But almost every rapper, when an interviewer asks them... Who are you inspired by?
Inspired.
No matter how trash you think his new music is, They always say
they inspired
Young Thug.
him to think it's okay to wear dresses. That's all.
I'm being serious. And no matter how, your opinion on his newer music, everyone said they didn't
I'm not
say
saying Young
old
Thug is
Young
not.
Thug, but
I'm
they
not.
say Young Thug.
I'm not saying Young Thug is not influential. I'm saying
I
Wayne.
think that's what
Wayne is more influential.
On.
That's it. Because there's more rappers that came because of Wayne. Lil Uzi Vert. That's definitely a Wayne auto-tune. No, all these rappers, Kodak Black, all these rappers sound just like old Lil Wayne music. They do.
No, you cap.
They do. Like Kodak Black sounds like 2002 Lil Wayne.
No.
Yeah.
I must not know what the fuck 2002 Lil Wayne sounds like. I know what the fuck Kodak Black sounds like, and he is a good fucking musical artist. Now he's saying fuck Lil Wayne and shit, but no. I mean, for the younger like the newer rappers, I think they would, if we asked them,
the newer rappers
would say
probably
Young
say
Thug
Young
and
Thug.
not even probably think about Lil Wayne when that question's asked. To people that are like, old like you and like really like want to break shit down like lyrical, they'd be like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But like people that are just like, like who are you
drugged
inspired
out
by?
and shit.
They would say Young Thug. I think off the rip they would say Young Thug.
Yeah, well, it's a debate that will never end because I think we both have
2014 blonde hair.
No,
we both have my heart.
Yeah, there you go. He'll have your heart. Okay, but if we were gonna debate Barter 6 versus Carter 3, we could literally line up song for song, and I guarantee you, Carter 3 would have more bangers than Barter 6.
Check. Oh my god, this song changed my life.
I'll pull it up
Never
right now.
had it.
Pull it up right now. Pull up Barter 6, and I'll pull up the Carter 3.
Why?
So we can compare right now. What song for song? You'll go first song, I'll go first song, and we'll just go. And we'll say which one was better.
Carter 3 had way more songs than Barter 6.
No, well, okay, well then I'll take the last couple off. Or I'll take the trash songs off.
Oh my god.
I know I get to the internet on this phone, dude. I don't know how to fucking handle the Samsung. Samsungs are weird.
Guys, don't judge me. I have an iPhone and a Samsung. Alright.
Just pull up Barter 6 and I'll pull up the Carter 3. This is some must hear radio right now.
What's up? Dang. Guess you got a lot of keef in there. Alright, Carter 3 track list. You know Mama's not gonna hit that
No,
shit.
I don't want to smoke right now.
Alright, here we go.
I'll lose concentration. Alright, go ahead. Name the first song.
Constantly Hating.
3-peat.
Alright, I win.
No.
I forgot to mention it's featuring Birdman, which is Lil Wayne's dad.
3-peat is
Respect your elders.
Bro, 3-peat was fucking amazing when it first came out.
Alright, with that.
Mr. Carter. You're not topping Mr. Carter.
Why? Because I had Jay-Z. This one had Duke in it, alright?
Okay, go with your
What's
next
your third one?
A Millie. Nothing beats a Millie.
Yeah, I could beat it right now.
No.
Can't tell with T.I.
No.
That song was a banger.
No, dude. Okay, go to your...
Straight
The
banger.
next one is Check, and for you, and ironically mine is Got Money.
So I win again.
No, dude.
Yours has bitch ass T-Pain.
T-Pain was legendary back in 2008.
T-Pain is irrelevant now.
Now, yeah.
Especially now, he's just as irrelevant as 6ix9ine saying that he would just snitch on everyone.
Okay, so keep going.
Never had it with Young Dolph. You can't beat that one.
Comfortable.
I beat it.
Comfortable was a great song.
Alright, well, so was Never Had It.
Then for me is Dr. Carter next.
Mine is Dream with Yak Gotti, so I won again.
Oh my god. Phone Home.
Dome with Duke. You can't beat that one.
Tie My Hands. Tie My Hands is next.
1,000 hoes.
We need someone else in here because you're just biased.
Halftime. So I won again, bless you.
Miss Officer.
Amazing.
No.
Jaquise.
No.
Yes, I won again.
No, Miss Officer. Alright, let the beat build. That song literally inspired Young Thug.
Knocked Off.
He literally
Featuring
said,
Birdman.
Young Thug literally said his favorite song of all time was Let the Beat Build by Wayne.
Nope.
Shoot Me Down.
OD.
Lollipop.
Numbers.
No, dude. Lala.
Numbers, dude. Wait,
Lala.
What is that?
That's the next one, Lala.
Oh, see, nobody knows that shit. Just might be. My track list is over.
Okay, well, the last songs I had was Pussy Monster and You Ain't Got Nothing, and Don't Get It. So yeah, the Carter 3 beats Barter 6.
The Carter 3 was good and all, but I think it's overhyped. If we're being completely honest.
You think so?
How are you saying Carter 3 was the best fucking album in the world?
No.
Like, no one could top it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
yeah,
there's definitely
some of the
better
songs
albums.
are good.
There's-
His lyrics are fire, yeah.
There's better albums than the Carter 3, like Take Care by Drake.
Alright. How do I stop this podcast?
I knew you were gonna get mad. Jose hates Drake.
Soon,
I
on
think-
another one, we're gonna have to talk about my hatred for Drake.
No, that will be an entire episode about your hatred for Drake.
No, I don't want to give him that time of day. Are you kidding
I
me?
feel like Jose is a closet Drake fan and he just doesn't want to admit it.
I swear to God. I swear for God.
Either way, I win the debate. Carter 3 over Barter 6. In another lifetime, maybe Barter 6. Barter 6 had some good songs.
I feel like I'm not gonna stop listening to Barter 6 now.
And I feel like I'm not going to stop listening to Carter 5, dude. Or, not Carter 5. Carter 3.
Barter 6. We're never gonna.
And then when Barter 7 comes out, we'll compare it to Carter 5. It's fine. So, let's see. We have been talking for a little bit over an hour, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day for this episode, right?
Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah. If hopefully you guys liked the episode, and we'll come back for an episode of a second episode. And if Jose, hopefully you'll continue to be my co-host.
The only thing I have to say is long live Barter 6.
Oh my god.
And I'm signing off, guys.
All right, guys.
Just wanted to leave y'all with that note.
All right, guys. Well,
Free YMW Melly until proven innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what else to say.
All right. Well, yeah. Hopefully, sometime next week or the week after, we'll do another podcast. If I can get Jose on here, he'll become my regular co-host. If not,
as long as they're cold beer.
Yeah, we
I
have.
don't see why not.
Cheers, boys.
Dude, cheers.
Cheers to the podcast. First episode, guys.
All right, we'll see y'all later, guys.
All right, guys.